All right. So the past few weeks we've been talking about the Pythagorean formula, Pythagorean theorem, and the distance formula. These two together have been very powerful for us. Remember what the Pythagorean theorem says is that if you have any right triangle, right, you can basically label one leg A, one leg B, and one leg C, the hypotenuse C. And these three side lanes are related by a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And what I said now is imagine that these two points are on the coordinate plane. This one has some value, right? x1, y1, and x2, y2. So now if we take a look, right, these have certain things. This can be called the run from your Algebra 1 class. This can be called a rise from your Algebra 1 class. So in other words, this formula here, this turns into the distance between them. This formula here turns into run squared plus rise squared equals d squared. I hope this makes sense because this is really where we need to go next. But if you remember, run and rise can be written as what? x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. And just like that, we have our distance formula. What I want to do right now is I want to go one step further. Just one step further, that's it. Let's imagine if we were, okay, this is the center of something. At this point over here, right, we have something that goes this distance and stays that distance. Now, can you tell me other points that are going to be this distance away? Well, I can tell you there's going to be a lot of other points. We're going to have something that goes over here, right? And this is going to also go that way a little bit. And you maybe see where I'm going with this. The idea is that a circle, all a circle does is instead of this being x1, y1, we name this h and k. And the x2 and y2, we don't have an actual point. This changes. So what we do is we get rid of x2 and call it x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. And now what do we call this distance? You take a look at that, that's called a radius of a circle. And right there you have the equation of a circle with the center of hk and a radius of r. That's all we need to do for next week.